stage 7 of the Argentina-Chile Dakar. We move from Iquique back down south to Antofagasta. It's the longest stage of the entire event. Very difficult sand dunes to start off. Then a neutralization zone in the middle before the finish, again on the shores of the Pacific. Robbie Gordon lost nearly an hour yesterday with those tyre problems, got everything sorted and started 17th on the road this morning, so he was catching people in pretty short order. Now there's a minute between the cars, starting from 11th to 20th, and he was soon catching Guillaume Spinelli, the Brazilian in his Mitsubishi, for 5 minutes. That was easily done for Gordon. On board with Spinelli. Spinelli now in 9th position in the overall standings, whilst Gordon is looking to get back in the hunt, back maybe up to 4th position. Now what of the Volkswagens? Carlos Sainz is going to be leading into the rest day at the halfway point of this Dakar. Carlos Sainz, he has managed to keep cool throughout the stage today, even though he got utterly lost with new co-driver Lucas Cruz before the halfway point. And if the Volkswagens can't get up some of those slopes, then nobody has got a chance. The helicopter camera flattening things out. Many people saying that they were trying to get over one particular hill climb and they just couldn't do it. So if the pros weren't able to do it in their cars, then the amateurs running further back, I pity them running late into tonight. Mark Miller, the American, 3rd in the overall standings and in touch at the halfway point. Mark Miller eventually finishing 4th on today's stage, but the man who was flying through it was the man who said last night at dinner that he was going to get his foot down. Nasser Al-Attiyah of Qatar was beginning to unleash his sheer speed through the desert. That he did today, victorious and putting 4 minutes and 21 seconds into Carlos Sainz. But the man who was flying through the stage was Stéphane Peterhansel. Peterhansel amazingly up to 5th, maybe even 4th overall. For other people, Jean-Pierre Strugo in the T2, and other people in real trouble out there in the early part of the stage. This Dutchman got it locked into gear and it wouldn't come out. The usual trick, trying to get it all sorted. Eric Verhoef co-driving. It's surprising because as we did the dunes in the first part, we could have a sea view to our right-hand side. Very unusual. The sand was hard. We sort of slalomed through the middle of the sandy mountains and we tried to climb one of them, but it was just too high.
I knew Nasser would attack in the dunes and there was some off-road, so I said no problem. I didn't want to take the risk. And I let him pass, but then I passed him back because he was going too slow. And I passed him and I said, let's go. If you're gonna pass me, you have to go. And that was it. He took off and then we just stayed behind him. So we had a good pace after that, but you can't pass and then go slower, you know?
My conclusion is that there is no tactic for the instant.
There's no tactics.